Okay, so this is the after. I just did the henna yesterday, so it's still a little bit shocking just when I pass the mirror and see myself, but also because it's a little more orange than I had anticipated. So I actually contemplated waiting and doing the video in a few more days because they actually say that it darkens up over the course of the few days, and so I'm hoping that will be the case. I think I was envisioning probably a little bit darker and a deeper red, but you know, from a lot of the things that I read and videos that I saw, you know, another dose maybe in a couple of weeks may actually get the color that I want. So you know, I knew it was kind of hit or miss. We didn't know what to expect, so it was crazy. It was very time consuming. I mean, I would say that's probably the biggest thing. Like, you have to have a good weekend, you know, to do it. I started on Saturday night, and probably took me an hour and a half to get all of the mixture set up. And there are a lot of good websites, or I mean, a lot of good YouTube videos that I saw. I think Henna Wonders had a good one. I used a lot of the tips from there, but I kind of picked and choose, you know, from different things, and kind of created, you know, what I thought was going to be best for my hair and for dreadlocks. Some of the things were, you know, just for regular hair. So I did that. I'm trying to decide if I want to do like how I did it, or if I just kind of want to write some of the stuff down at the bottom. I may do a post on Dreadlock Truth about, you know, full on how I did it, but if I do, I'll link it later. But really, it was just, you know, kind of preparing myself, I guess, for a change, because I've looked the same. This is over 3 years I've had my dreadlocks. You know, they've always been this color. So yeah, it's a little crazy this morning when I woke up, but I like it. I think there isn't as much contrast probably as I would have been expecting from where my hair color changed, and where it's a little bit blonder at the bottom, but I think probably that is where it is a little more coppery, a little more orange. But the process is just, you know, like everybody said, very messy. So we had put down, my daughter eats in a high chair, and we have like these little mats that go under her high chair, so we put that down in the bathroom. And I just wore an old t-shirt that we cut off me after we got it all up. And my husband pretty much did the back, and I did the front. And we used the full 2 boxes, which is 300 grams of powder. I let it sit for 4 hours. So it probably took us, I don't know, 45 minutes, maybe less, with both of us working on it, to actually get it in. And then I let it sit for 4 hours, and then it took me, I was in the shower probably a good 45 minutes to rinse it out. So yeah, it was a long day, and I had a really bad headache probably about 3 hours into it. We had wrapped it with the saran wrap, and then initially I put a towel around because everyone said, you know, keep it warm, it'll help it process. And it was like a full bath towel, and so it was getting ridiculously heavy. So then I just put on I have a dreadlock shower cap that I got on Etsy, and I just actually put that shower cap over the saran wrap, and that, I felt like it kept my head really warm because I was sweating underneath. And it was, and that was what I kept on the whole time. But by like literally the 3rd hour, I had a headache. I mean, it was that heavy. And so we kind of just like folded them over like a little beehive when he wrapped it up. So luckily I didn't have any pain, because sometimes when I wrap my hair in a towel, it's actually painful. So luckily that wasn't a problem, but it was just the process of having them up, and that much, you know, I mean, the weight of the actual henna, you know, once it gets all muddy like that, I don't know what that weighed, you know, in addition to my dreads. So I started with them dry. I couldn't really find any one way or the other. Everybody did it their own way. Clean, wet. Some people did it dirty and dry. And on the box it said, you know, can be done dry. So we thought that'd be better, just because my dreads are so heavy when they're wet. And then rinsing it out is just a mess. And then, you know, I wanted to wait for them to dry, so that's why I did the video today instead of yesterday. But we'll see. I'm curious to see if it darkens up over the course of the next days and weeks, and kind of how the color changes. And then just decide whether I feel like I want to do another henna application, you know, maybe in a couple of weeks or this out and see if it kind of darkens it up or reddens it up, or if I like this once I kind of get used to it. So this is what they look like. I'll take them down. That website, I wish I knew which Etsy shop that was. I'm going to have to come back and let you know. I know they're in Australia, but I got these beads from them, and then I also got the Dread shower cap and the swimming cap. Because I go swimming all the time, and then I'm all bummed out because I can't go underwater. And so that, oh, it's Dread skates. Actually, I remember because it's written on the shower cap, or on the swimming cap. So Dread skates on Etsy, and they have a whole bunch of really cool stuff like that. So here they are. The lighting isn't really good in here today, but since this was the place and about the time that I did the first video, I thought it would probably be the best comparison to the color change. So there you have it, and I may post a little bit, like I said, a little more details on how I did it if you're interested, or just message me. Thanks, bye.